Hey Coach, Dean with GoRout Success here. In this video, I'm going to be going over what your practice groups are. So after you create the practice script itself, our next step is we're going to want to open this practice script up by clicking this arrow on the right-hand side here. Now, when you click that, it's going to take you inside of that specific practice script. Now, when you're inside of a practice script, you technically have 4 different practice groups that you can build a practice out in. So right now, if we look right here, we're in the offensive practice group. But if we click on that text, you'll see you have 4 different options. So you'll see offensive practice plays, defensive practice plays, Scout O, and Scout D. Now, what these groups are used for is to differentiate what cards are being used for which group or which side of the ball. Now, obviously, you can pick any of these groups to build a practice out in as long as it makes sense to you and what you're doing that day. But let's just say, for example, right, I use offensive practice plays and defensive practice plays as my stuff. So let's say for install purposes, and then I use Scout O and Scout D, obviously, for opponent stuff. Again, you can use these groups however it best fits you, but you're going to use these groups to kind of differentiate what cards are being used for which side of the ball or what group. Once you do pick the group that you want, this is where you're going to start adding your practice blocks, and we'll cover that in another video.